Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Breaking news, man. Breaking news. Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, man, has got an offer from an NFL team, and he's talking about if he doesn't get the biggest fight in boxing, that he's going to go to that team. Now, he's not specific, but this popped up on his Twitter account, and he says, quote, "What if I told you I got an offer from an NFL team, and if this AJ fight does not happen, I'm playing football for more money, and I don't have to give these damn promoters a effing cent. Getting tired of this greed in the sport from promoters that ain't taking no punches." So there you go, man. My boy, Big Baby Miller, man, picking down these promoters, man, on protecting their cash cow fighters, And this is a really big deal. Now, everyone knows Joe Miller has the guy's tank of like Iraq or something, because he never gets tired in the ring, because he would just throw punches nonstop in the heavyweight in his all of his fights. No matter who he fights, he's always super aggressive. He's always letting his hands go, and he's always a ridiculous athlete, And this guy, when you see him work out, he's working out like an NFL athlete. He's always maxing out. He's always, targeting specific muscle groups. And the guy is actually, believe it or not, he does a lot of cardio as well. That's why they want him in a football team, Now, that being said, man, Big Baby Miller is a phenomenal fighter, and him going to the NFL, he'll easily get paid more money playing in the NFL no matter what he does, because, I don't think he's getting paid millions per check yet, but, him hopping on an NFL team, that definitely raises stardom to a level that simply fighting Deontay Wilder or AJ couldn't get him. It just wouldn't, especially if he becomes a decent, NFL player. If he becomes that, his name would be everywhere. It'd be on ESPN. It would be, multinational. It would just be too big. ESPN is one of the biggest networks in the world, and if he has that platform, all he has to do is become a decent player, and then they're gonna obviously mention his boxing pedigree, which is gonna raise the team status, and everyone's gonna really watch him play even more. So, Joe Big Baby Miller, in my opinion, whether he gets the fight or not, I'd join the NFL team just for the publicity, because everyone's going to be talking about it. Whoever wants to sign him definitely is going to want to stress the fact that he's a professional, undefeated boxer. And that's just going to add some prestige to the team and to Jarrell Miller. If they're going to sign him for whatever amount of money, they want to capitalize on it. They're going to put money behind Miller inside of the NFL and outside the NFL as a boxer and a football player. And I just think, in my opinion, he should just go to the NFL and decide it in a contract he can multitask, because, if he does that, he probably would become an A-side overnight. He'd become the A-side overnight, no matter with the title or not, So, man, that's a boss move from Joe Big Baby Miller, man. I'm glad the guy's always been an extreme athlete, and he's obviously well connected enough to get an NFL deal with, any team in the NFL. That's not normal. There's only so many players in the NFL, and for him to get one of these positions is sort of shocking. It's shocking. You couldn't see, no one's seen this coming. Let's be honest. No one said this guy could play the NFL. That never happened. It never crossed anyone's mind. And Jarrell Miller, for him to get this deal would be life-changing, So, the rumor is right now that Jarrell Miller is trying to get 50-50 out of Anthony Joshua. And yeah, so if that doesn't happen, he will get this NFL deal. Now, I'll read some quotes for you guys about Big Baby Miller saying he'll get 50% from Anthony Joshua. Okay, this is a quote by him. And he's saying if he doesn't fight me, he's probably going to fight Dillian White. But I'm going to get into his quote right now. And I quote, "If AJ fights Dillian White, or maybe I knock him out in June, we're waiting on finding out exactly what's going to happen with those two guys first. I'm not the kind of guy that gets gassed up. When I see a pen and paper, then that's when I take it more serious. All been verbal talk. We start seeing something formally in black and white, then we'll get a little more serious. Right now, it's all talk," Miller told Sky Sports. they are finding ways to make it happen. They can. I don't think it was a big problem. I think AJ really wants an easier fight, which is Dillian White, but they're trying to give Dillian White the benefit of the doubt. So I'm gonna read one more quote for you guys. It says, "We've already heard offers." Miller said the number has definitely gotten better, but like I said before, I don't think this fight is for me. Sorry, I'm gonna read that one more time. I don't think the fight for me is that hard to be made. AJ definitely wants Dillian White fight before he wants my fight. That's why they got Dillian White such a chance to make the fight. Now, this whole Jarrell Miller, Anthony Joshua thing, the fight could possibly happen. But from what I'm hearing, Dillian White was offered like 5 million euros or something like that. And, from what Jarrell Miller is saying, he wants 50%. And I'm guessing 50% is going to be more than 5 million euros. Therefore, Dillian White may get the fight first. But, in boxing, people always get hurt. So you always have to have a plan B. I think people fall through all the time. So, that being said, either could happen. Jarrell Miller or Dillian White can get this fight first. But yeah, man, like I said, my boy Joe Big Baby Miller said he can get more in signing in the NFL. And that being said, that means wherever Anthony Joshua could make, if it was 50%, Big Baby Miller can get more than that just signing in the NFL, which is shocking, because we all know Anthony Joshua is the biggest in boxing. But let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. You think Jarrell Miller should sign to the NFL, or you think he should just try to get this Anthony Joshua fight and get 50%? Me personally, I think he can multitask. I think he can do both. His name will definitely skyrocket. He definitely would be the biggest superstar in boxing if he actually signed to the NFL. I mean, that's like Wilder signing to the NBA is like a point guard or something, or a center. It doesn't matter if he's good or not. Well, it does, but I mean, it would just elevate his name to a level that would just be bigger than boxing. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.